Hello everyone, I'm Drew, and this is Matt. No, I'm not, but the dev video is coming tomorrow. Super stoked. They posted this picture to Twitter, and I am super stoked on it. But more importantly, what in the world is that? How do I get the Zooka that's sitting on that table? Like, where do I buy it? Where do I sign up? I am in. Someone please take my money. Moving right along, I am zmoT. It is February 23rd. The dev video should be out any second, I guess. If in real life, it's kind of weird. Right now is February 22nd for me, February 23rd for Imitation Game and the Archipelago. So, dev video coming soon. Nonetheless, let's get what troops? What boost do we have right now? Heavy. I guess we're gonna use Heavy Zooka then. Let's load some ladies. Let's load some dudes, also known as fatties. They're more like rotund. They're just like beefy dudes. And we'll, actually, you know what? Let's load all heavies to start with. And let's get into it. I think every single person who plays Boom Beach is just sitting on pins and needles waiting for this dev update. If you're not, then you must have ice water running through your veins, because I'm very curious about what's going to be in it, what it's going to introduce, what's going to happen. Is there going to be new stuff? I don't know. Very curious. Yeah, it's one of those things that I don't think anyone has any idea what's in it, so we're all just kind of holding our breath, waiting and waiting. So hopefully good stuff. We get to hear Drew. We already saw his epic beardness. I think that wasn't a surprise. It wasn't like the pictures we saw of him did not have a beard and all of a sudden he had this epic beard or something like that. So unless you've been living underneath a turtle shell or a boulder, you probably knew that he had an epic beard. So no speed serum for this. No gunboat abilities whatsoever. Are we ever going to get that core hack, that remote hack? If we do, can you imagine the maze solos that are going to happen? It's going to be absolutely ridiculous. Yeah, that would be crazy. Carrying right along. Imitation Game, Stage 2, all heavies. Man, we're good at this game. Did we lose any troops? No, we didn't. I wonder how... that's the problem with doing dumb attacks. Is sometimes you can take them too far, and a failure on stage 3 is just so catastrophic when it comes down to actually beating all 7 stages for me. Let's get some battle orders. We're not going to smoke until we absolutely have to. Let's shock some things, I suppose. I think we're pretty safe at this point. Let's just keep I think battle ordering sounds better. And chainsaw with no blade taking down the headquarters. Oh, did we lose a heavy there? Let's smoke that guy just in case. No, we did not lose a heavy. Endless reserves coming in handy for doing dumb things. Let's go. What else is new? Invited to do a stream with a bunch of YouTubers. I think OP Destroy, I don't know how to say his name. I've watched about 3 of his videos all time, and that's more than I've watched. Like that's actually a lot for. I don't watch a lot of videos unless people like actually tell me that I have to watch them, and then otherwise I'm super lazy. So, he's doing a thing. I watched the last one. Actually, I was kind of surprised. I think Chicken had the best attack in that video, which kind of blew me away. I didn't think that was even like remotely possible, to be honest. So that, pretty surprised by that. We'll hopefully be doing that sometime in the near term. Let's shock some things, I suppose. I think this is all we have to shock. I think. Gonna lose a couple to that boom cannon that I did not reach. But otherwise, we're going down. Actually, you know what? We're gonna take that boom cannon out, aren't we? Look at that. Come on, battle orders. Yeah. Stage 4. P-squiggle, P-squig. Goes down. Pretty easy. I love corner bases. Corner bases are so good. If you don't know it, try it. Corner bases, awesome. Please smoke with corner bases. They are so easy. Should we attack this with all heavies? Probably not. But that shock launcher is in a dumb spot. We can shock that. You know what? I'm probably going to regret this, but let's do it. I've been, like, so, just so you're aware, I have an account that no one knows what it's called. It's a maxed account, and it does not have any powder. It's just like a remnant of and I'm just parking it in task forces and just doing op attacks. Nothing crazy, just like unboosted op attacks against like curtain call or dead end or like, you know, like low level ops that teams tend to struggle with. And the number of times that I've seen heavies with rifles or medics is just disturbing. Like, what are people doing in this game? Like, it's just, I guess it works a little bit, so people just continue to do it. I don't know, but it just kind of baffles me, and I don't really understand it, which I guess is kind of the definition of baffling. But yeah, weird things are happening in this game, and there are lots and lots of ways to play it, and not all of them make a lot of sense to me, to be honest. So, I guess good on you if it works, but if you never want to do above curtain call, it's a great strategy, I suppose. But I don't know. I'm kind of just, it's kind of like a social experiment, if that makes any sense. I'm just curious as to what else is out there and what people are doing, and trying to wrap my mind around how people are playing the game, because I know how like the high level stuff works, and I'm just trying to understand what people are doing. And I'm finding a lot of task force out there that there are like 3 messages a day, and like you'll come back a week later and you can still read messages from like a week ago. It just doesn't make sense to me. Why are you in a task force if it's not social? Like, that's like look at, since I'm gonna clear this chat here, and there was 30 messages that spanned the last like 20 minutes. I don't like, and that was probably a slow time. So please, people, if you're out there and your task force doesn't have chat happening, please consider finding a new one. Like, this game can be so much fun if you play with other people, and you can learn so incredibly much. But it's kind of baffling, and I try to. I'm like hypersensitive to being polite while I'm there. You know what? We've had this stage before, and I failed on it. I know for a fact that I failed on it. This is a repeat, and I failed on it, and it was not good. So I'm going to load some heavies, and hopefully we will not fail again, because I know for a fact that I failed on this stage before. I laughed at the heart base, and then totally got Rekizoid by it. Can I say Rekizoid? Is that street legal? Let's go like so. How much health is on this? Okay, we can chew through that shield, no problemo. But it's just a matter of where to park. We got one mine there. My heavies will die instantly on these mines. Is part of the problem. Okay, so I think last time I just totally did dumb things. So this time I'm gonna try to do fewer dumb things. Let's go like this. The reason why I'm doing that is just because my heavies and mines do not mix very terribly well. And then I'm going to go like this. Not sure that's the best spot, but it's a starting place. And we're going to go like this. I like to do side drops with a heavy Zooka on my low level account, just because my heavies do not take abuse very well. They are very fragile, and they do not like to be shot in the face. So that is the reason for that. On my higher level account, I would not do this type of drop terribly often, but it's just not worth it with low level troops. So let's go. Come on, heavies. Stay alive. Brick is a little bit behind, which is fantastic. And my flare is too wide. That is not a good start, but at least we should be able to get all of our troops there with a significant amount of GBE. So that's a good start. I'm going to flare a little bit closer to the core, and then we're going to wreck it. Come on, heavies. Yeah, that looks looking pretty good. I'm not sure if I should have necessarily used a second round of battle orders instead of another shock, but it goes down. So that actually worked out pretty well. Nice separation between the heavies and the Zookas. Heavies cleared all of the mines, and although we lost a lot of heavies, that's kind of their job. Their job is to just be a complete meat shield and stand in front and get shot in the face. So nice work, heavies. Nice little solo on stage 6, and stage 7 looks very easy, but we've got some hidden ice. Not hidden ice. Look how hidden this ice is. You'll never see it. Nope. I guess, you know what? It's heavy tribe, so let's just try to solo this with heavies again. We're going to do one shock on these 3 things over here, and one shock on these 3 things right here, and we will Bart out that, and let's go. No thinking required. This should be a straightforward heavy Zooka attack. Same sort of thing as the last one, but don't have to walk quite so far, so we should have tons of... Oh yeah, the GBE tribe. GBE tribe is... I'm like, why do I have so much GBE? The GBE tribe. I'm going to go all the way out to here, because I like to walk on the beach and stuff, you know. Let's go. Is that Black Eyed Peas back before they sold out to the man? Is that who that was? Let's go right to there. We'll drop some heavies in there, and brick. Always drop brick last. That way, if you did not scout and you miss a boom mine, brick does not die instantly, because you kind of need brick. She's a bit of a vital piece of the puzzle. You probably use bullet, and I often confuse their names, but the main idea is still there. I'm zooming in and out way too much. I apologize. 1, 2 into there. And we should be in a lovely little spot that should only require 2 shocks, I think. We're going to do 1 there, and maybe a med kit, just to make our ladies feel safe and comfy and warm. And stage 7 to Harrell. We've attacked Harrell before, I guarantee you that. Very, very easy this week. Hopefully you can get this down without a lot of difficulty. We did not even... I think we lost like 7 troops overall or something like that, even though we lost 8 on that stage. Dev video is coming. I think I'm going to do a reaction video to the dev video just to give you my thoughts on it. Otherwise, that is it. Look at that. Like 5 messages. Not a ton, but come on. If you're in a task force, be in a task force. Have fun in a task force. Every single attack should be talked about. Say what was good, what was bad, all of the things. Please, please, please. I mean, every time someone says something that I did wrong in chat, they get a gold star. Because I want to know what I can do better, what I can learn on, and we're going to spend all of our resources. Let's get some raw crystals rocking in the hizzle. One more time. I'm going to show this one more time. Look at that Zooka. I mean, yes, the warrior in the back we've seen before, and it just, I want it. How do I get it? Please. And then over here, there's a little warrior dude. I mean, a rifleman dude. Not as cool. Looks like it's almost like a cardboard cutout. But that Zooka right there. Please, someone buy me that Zooka. Send me that Zooka. Drew, what do I need to do, man? I'm in. That's it. That's all. I will talk to you soon. I was going to do a live stream today. I had Silly Merp ready to rock, and then life got in the way, so my bad. I'm sorry. You do not get to hear the British accent of the Silly Merp. But I'm in. I'm out. Thanks for coming in. Peace.